insider selling. That's what it is. They're just
Insider
it's
selling, yeah.
insider selling right before earnings. I forgot about that.
Yeah, those fuckers.
Those fuckers. What up, team? Welcome back to Print City. Hopefully you guys had a good day today. I only took 2 trades, up 1% on the day, chilling there, not doing anything else. There's no point, dude. Like guys, that morning stream that we had, it felt like it was the afternoon streams because it was just like, all right, market's just gonna.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. But AMD. Nailed it.
You did nail it. Do you want to tell them what you've done to it? Did you ever tell them, or did you just tell me?
Share with them. Go ahead.
You did it though.
What did I tell you?
Your AMD puts.
Oh, I killed it.
Yeah. I didn't know if they knew you had AMD puts.
Oh, no, they knew. They knew.
Oh, yeah, those were dirty.
Well, if they watched the video where I was talking about the last video that I posted, I said, full disclosure, I'm in AMD. Here's why. Okay. Let's see. Was up pre-market, flat after, still have pre-market gains. There you go, Sorensen. Protect yourself.
There you go, Sorensen. Attaboy. Let's see. Market's kind of slow. SPY on the 3 minutes flatlined. I mean, we'll see what happens. Going later in the day, I mean, you might see some stuff, but this week is a lot less news driven. I mean, tomorrow we've got some housing data. Housing starts building permits. Nothing Wednesday, jobs report Thursday, some more data and Fed speakers in there, but then Friday's pretty big with PMI. So that's kind of what I bet the overall market's going to be looking at. I mean, you could almost look at the market today as almost like a spillover and just acting a little tired from what we saw last week. It was news. Everybody was freaking out. Price was going all over the place. Very fun week to be trading, but I mean, this week, Monday, a little slow, which is fine. There's still money to be made. But again, don't force anything, guys. There's not a whole lot of meat on the bone with some of these trades. I mean, yeah, you did have some nasty 1 minute traffic light plays on the SPY. If you hit them, great. Done for the day. If not, come back tomorrow.
Is it? Make your money, keep your money. Don't play in the afternoon. Please don't do that. Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. The SPY is looking tired on the daily, as you were talking about it. I had it up on the chart here.
Yeah,
and this is your daily. I mean, traffic light, this bad boy paid. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, it paid.
Yeah.
How greedy do you need to be on this one? I mean, it's
a big move.
4% move.
It's a big move.
Big move, especially for the SPY.
Yeah.
Humongous move. Yeah. Now, let's go ahead. We got the ICAP signaling a reversal here.
Yeah, it's choppy, chop. So the daily, I probably wouldn't use the only time frame that I love to use my thigh gap strategy on is the 3 minute. That's the only one. I wouldn't do it on the daily. We actually covered it in the midweek class. I think it was 2 weeks ago. The weekly is probably the smartest one to do it with. For leaps or actually long-term holds with shares.
There you go. Love it. All right, guys. So I think we have the lines open. And let's see. Lines are open 978-545-1348.
Let's do it. Also, make sure you guys are hitting the like button on these streams. This is the new channel. Let's get these videos out there, man. Megan was up 2.29% on the port in the first 20 minutes. Fuck yeah. John says, for you, today it was all about developing muscle memory around risk management. Was successful. Good. That's what we need. Don't be doing any stupid shit in the market, please.
The market is not forgiving to stupid shit.
Nope.
This is not 2021, guys. Back then, you could do stupid shit. It still went to gold. Now, you do stupid shit. The market's like, oh, I remember you in 2021. I'm here to take my money back. Yeah. Is speed ratio 3 and 5 working? Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah.
You guys all have the links in alpha. If you don't, not in alpha. In master level updates, it should be back there. If not, just refresh, click the link again. They should be fine.
Yep.
1 minute speed racer was good. You guys were asking me questions about 1 minute speed racer today. That was fine the whole day.
All right. John
struggling to
Casciola
sit
still
after
struggling
Friday.
to
Huh?
sit after Friday.
What do you mean, John?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Yeah. Did something go where it's not supposed to? You having trouble sitting down? You can call us. You can talk to us about it.
He got a cucumber.
I don't know. Let's see. Could that be a training method? Play inverse traffic lights and no, no. Sorting Sid. No.
John Casciola got spanked on Friday.
Wristman. Yeah. So I know a couple of you guys had that issue, guys. And we were talking about this in the masterclass that it's not so much like that the trade's right or wrong. It's more so how you manage it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Guys, you ever got head from the love of someone else's life?
I mean, yeah.
Good. Yeah. So that's the thing. Don't fall in love with your trade, right? Because it's never going to work out. It's
not.
never going to work out.
It's not.
Right. So don't fall in love with your trades. We talk about exiting positions, right? And let's see. Are the masterclass videos archived somewhere? Not all of
All
them.
the Sunday ones should be going over to masterclass or to platform. All the other ones are in master level updates. We're not gonna throw everyday stream onto platform, guys. That would be overload.
Overload. Okay, DKS. See, it's that mindset that has you falling in love with a trade and then getting spanked, right? You know that's why we went ahead. And for those who don't understand just yet, and sometimes catch us midstream, I want to show you guys something. This is a great example of the SPY here on the 3-minute, right? So let's say you took this traffic light here, right? You took the traffic light. Let's say you front ran it. You came in, you played that rejection off the level, right? And then you're in and you're suffering consolidation. You don't know where to exit. That was your exit right here, right there, at 24. It would have protected your gains from the entry here, and you're done, right? Otherwise, you come up and you're like, uh-oh, we got this candle moving against me. And then it just eats away at your gains, right? You could literally establish re-entries, right? Let's go to the 1 minute and show you. So here you go. We go to the 1 minute, you get another traffic light down. If you don't respect your levels and exit here, this is what happens. This candle break of the 24, you're done. You're done, right? So here's the thing. You might have missed an opportunity to make money because you didn't respect your levels, but at least you don't get spanked when it breaks to 24 and continues against you, right? You guys got to be disciplined and you, oh man, this has to become Bible to you, right? We talk about this all the time. Focus on not losing money, because when you focus on not losing money, the opposite is true. And so this is why we introduced a 24. Like, we're giving you guys all we got. As traders, we're giving you all we got.
Everything that you guys could ever need.
And we expect you to just take our advice. We've been at this much longer than many of you. Right? And we want you to treat your portfolio the way we treat our own portfolio. Right? So that's why we introduced the EMAs. That's why we introduced the traffic lights. That's why we even introduced the parabolic SAR, courtesy of Hot Potato, an extra indicator. We dropped that in the laboratory. It's completely optional. If you guys want to use the SAR and want to be educated on it, I can do that too.
It's a good momentum indicator. I've used it before.
Yeah.
Gabe, I have a really good example today of playing off of levels. If you go to SPY on the 3-minute, it's perfect. This was one of my 2 trades today. So if you look at SPY on the 3-minute, look at the opening 10 candles. And let's see. I mean, I bet you could tell where I entered and where I exited. You have the same fucking level that I do. Guys, this is where we want you guys to get to. Gabe, if I pulled up, you want me to share my screen right now?
Go ahead, share it.
Look at this. Hold on. All right. Look at my chart here. This is the SPY. Boom. See? So this is what I did. You guys see this right here? So I called this out and we kind of went over this in the morning stream. 3-minute traffic light right here to the upside. Now, what do? We do not willy-nilly buy on traffic lights. I've told you guys this many times, and I need you to get this through your heads. Retest, 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 retest. You need to be buying off of retests. This one right here, the candle opens right here, comes up a little bit, comes right down to the 200 EMA. Where did I buy? Right at the 200 EMA. What did I use as my risk? A closing candle below the 200 EMA. Now, what do we see? A nice move from about, let's see what this price is, to 412.75 all the way up to about 413.19. Almost a 50-cent move in the SPY. I was able to scalp that. I think my contracts were 3 days out on that one. I wanted to get a little bit more time than what I usually do. I like getting more time. And then right as it hit that level, I was out. Easy trade. Very,
Easy
very
trade.
easy trade.
Easy trade. Expectations. You gotta know why you're entering a trade and why you're exiting a trade. Right?
Mhm.
STB had a plan, right? If you guys are just gonna be like, "Oh, traffic light, I'm just gonna jump in this one. It's yellow. I'm going in." Well, the thing is if you're eyeing the trade and you're eyeing that traffic light, you're waiting for it to happen. What you're doing is you're planning it out. You're planning your levels. You're there's very little work that you need to do beforehand, but the most important bit of work is to have your levels ready.
Mhm.
Once you have your levels ready, then the plan shows itself to you. I'll give you a great example here. It's happening right now on the 3-minute. So we have a traffic light here. If you desire to enter this trade, right, your risk immediately becomes to 24,
Mhm.
right? But you're probably looking at it and you're like, wait a second. Ta-da. You see that level? There was a level right here,
Mhm.
right? This level right here is saying, hey, look at, you know what? This is risky business. So if you want to enter, you better make sure that you have an exit plan. That exit plan is the 24. Would I advise taking this trade because the level's there? No. STB and myself would say, okay, if you see a traffic light and it's right at a level, wait for a break above.
Mhm.
So get some freedom there. Otherwise, if you intend on being stubborn, your risk is now the 24. Very simple stuff here, guys,
Mhm.
right? You cannot fall in love with the trade and you cannot fall in love or feel a sense of urgency like once you get a traffic light. And I think that that's what's happening, right? We see a lot of traders, you guys are coming in, you're like, oh, traffic light, I'm going to take it, right? You have to develop that thesis. And in doing so, it literally presents itself. We have a level of traffic light there. RSI above his moving average. I like that. MACD cross. Yes, I like that. Thigh gap building strength, bullish momentum. Yes, I like that. Right?
Randy makes a good point here. There's levels every few cents. Yes, Randy. So in this example here, here's how I would trade this if I was looking at this. The level and the 48 EMA are right next to each other. It's probably going to be a decent level. If I was taking this trade, I mean, I would be looking for that retest of the 13 there, maybe to get it, use the 13 as my risk, and then see if we can break that level up. That's what I would look for. Now, it doesn't. So now you're starting to see it start to pop through. It tried to do it before. Is it going to be able to do it again? Again, not every single level that we see is going to be like the most key thing. They're just things to keep in mind. Randy, we were trying to talk with you about this on, what do you call it? On Friday. I think in more so in terms of generalities. Knowing that the level is there is enough. You know it's there. If price comes up a few more times, hits it. Okay, trade's probably not going to work. But if you start to see it blast through, you get a closing candle above the 48, maybe you can then make that move up to that 3-minute 200. But again, like we said before, if you have like a 60%, 70%, 80% win rate, when you enter any given trade, you have a 0% chance of knowing whether or not that trade is going to work out and be profitable. You don't know. You know what your win rate is, but you don't know if that one given trade is actually going to work out. And it doesn't matter if you know or not, because we're trying to trade with really, really, really solid risk management. Okay, so what are we seeing now? It just wicked that level again. Now, is this trade probably going to play out? In my opinion, I'd say probably not.
Nope.
But who knows?
24 is your risk.
Exactly.
Done. Right?
Are we supposed to look back 7 days? Randy, you got to listen. 2 or 3 levels from the daily, 2 or 3 levels from the 4 hour, 2 or 3 levels from the 5 minute. You don't need to look at every single one from the fucking 1 minute. There's going to be a billion of them.
This is how I just like to sum it out, right? And what I do is I'm looking for a level in the area of price action. And I'm going to assume that that level is relevant, right? If I go to the 3 minute and I don't see a level, right? Just happens that there is one. If I don't, then I'm going to the 1 minute, right? And I'm looking to see if there's a level there. Well, we got the level on the 1 minute for sure. Same exact level. It presented itself. Okay. So at the end of the day, you always want to see if there's a level relative to price action, and then you want to respect it at all times. Okay. It's just a rule of the game, right? If you think it's gonna break, okay, I'll give you. Let's do this. This is actually great, right? So we had a level here. This is Friday, right? Market open. There was a level here, right? But were we confident for a break? Well, yeah, because the MACD was just like go fuck your mother. So was RSI. RSI was above 50. Its moving average was above 50. RSI was above its moving average. And then you got strength here in the thigh gap, right? But this is why, and we're gonna go back to the 3 minute, get back to the current here.
And then the other thing is too, is sometimes you guys are going to see Gabe with a bunch of levels. That's how he likes it. If that's going to confuse you and you're going to not take trades because there's a billion levels right there, well, don't have them because they may not be as important. If Gabe needs all those levels on there because he likes to see them, then that's how he likes to trade. But
Yeah.
it doesn't, you don't have to have a million levels, guys. Like for me, I like 2 or 3 from the daily, 2 or 3 from the 4 hour, 2 or 3 from the 5 minute over the last 3 days. That's what I like.
That's what I like. And when you're uncertain, use your EMAs as levels.
That's what I do a lot of.
Your EMAs are levels. All right. Could you explain the TLS signal on the Genie? That is basically like thigh gap strength. Right. That I need to change because I have it. Yeah, that's thigh gap strength. So that's the wrong acronym for it.
Yeah.
So I got to fix that. Let's see. What about top down, bottom up?
Same thing. You're just using your levels.
Is it using your levels?
Would you wait until it crosses the 200 EMA before buying a call?
That's
okay.
the rules. You're biased
Yes and
to
no.
calls.
We were going over this the other day, where if price is super extended away from the 200 EMA in any given direction, I mean, you can play the mean reversion move. The 200 EMA thing is that if it's within, remember, generalities, not exacts, where if it's like sort of fucking around near the 200 EMA, then no, you would 100% wait. But it, like, let's say price right now was at like 410 and it was started to show signs that it wanted to come back up, then yeah, maybe. But again, it's that you won't do that every single time. Overall, the rules are going to say above the 200 EMA bias to calls, below the 200 EMA bias to puts. There are going to be instances, though, where it may make sense to play that reversion move back up.
There you go. I like what Josh did, his comment here. You teach to look at the 15 minute for the trend, right? So the trend is 5 times on the time frame against the 3 minutes. So the 15 minute would show you're in a put, right? And you're trending down, right? That would be the current trend. Okay, cool. But now you're at a level. You're at a level, right? So you have to be cautious, especially at the 200 EMA. I don't care what time frame it is, right? So here we are. You can see the flickering around. It is just moving sideways. Also, we put on the Genie. I'm not sure if you guys could see. I would have to expand the chart here, but we put on the Genie. Is it an ideal time to trade? No, it's not. Does it look like an ideal time?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. It does not. So, guys, we're giving you these indications to, again, protect you from yourself, right? That's all there is to it. If you don't want to listen to these indications, optimal trading hour, if you don't want to listen, that is totally on you, right? You are going to be playing in the Wild West. That is on you, right? But we tell you these things for a reason, based on experience, based on data, right? We want to protect you from yourselves. That's just the name of this game here. All right. So yeah, this is another great example on the 3-minute. You had a traffic light to the upside, gets rejected from the 48. It breaks back below the 24. That trade is invalidated, as STV would say. Right? Redbird trades 40% on yet another small account, but not my best execution. It could have made way more if I was on my A game. Market definitely chose direction right after 10:45. All right, so that was still a stellar trade. Now, Redbirds, let's talk about your ticker. Let's talk about your entry, and let's talk about your exit. Let's do it. Right? I could have made way more with AMD, but I don't care.
I could have made way more today too.
Could
I'll
have.
take my one though.
Could have, would have, should have. That don't matter.
It doesn't.
It don't. Redbird, come on. Give us your ticker. Give us your timestamp. Give us your trade. Let's do it.
Let's do it. The lines are open too, team. 978-545-1348. And you guys better be hitting the like button on this stream. New channel. New streaming channel. Can we speak about SPY? Tuxedo Flex. What?
31-minute.
I'm guessing he means 30-minute traffic lights. No, guys. If there was something to be seen on any of those other time frames, we would have told you about it. 1, 3, and 5 for traffic lights, 4-hour and daily. Those are what you guys are going to have in Speed Racer, on Broken Traffic Light, and Red Light Runner. That's what you guys need to use.
That's it.
You're going to be so late on a day trade on the 30-minute. It's like wild, dude. Like, it is wild.
Okay. So,
1 minute. Okay. What time? I love 1 minute traffic lights. 1 minute traffic lights are great.
So, Tuxedo Flux. Ooh, what do you want to discuss on the 1 minute?
Yeah, what do you want to know about the 1 minute? That's a bit confusing.
Sorting Sen, I posted links to this video to all the orange YouTube. What?
I don't know what that is either. Why are you guys? Well, I'm so confused by these messages that you guys are sending today. Are we stupid, or is you guys just saying wild shit? Flickering 3 yelp. Are you talking about on the 1 minute? Okay, so here's the thing, Tuxedo. If you see traffic light, here's what it's telling you: stay the fuck away. It's telling you to stay away.
EMA sandwich on the 1 minute.
Remember the masterclass that we went over where we really only want to be taking those traffic lights when there's already been a decent move in the other direction, and how we then incorporated that into thigh gap? Same deal. If it's just chop, 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 it becomes a 50-50 move. There is no edge.
Yeah, what is YouTube orange? I don't know what the fuck that is.
What is YouTube orange? What are you talking about? Like,
okay, so this is fun. Let's look at AMD.
Is this the 1 minute?
This is the 3. So we got a 3-minute traffic light. We have a level right here. We also have a 48. Did we not see this setup before already?
Oh, a lot of times.
Right. We saw this setup. So how do we play this? Well, the 5 is in disagreement with the 1 and 3 so far. Let's go ahead and look at the 5. The 5 is getting rejected by the 24. Right? Go back to the 3. If I'm hell-bent on taking this trade, I want to make sure I got a little more freedom. I need some room to run. That's another level here. It's about a 70-cent move. 50 cent. right here. That's another level. But we don't see a lot of momentum coming into this. There's not a lot of momentum that's going to drive this up. So this traffic light here, your risk is now your 24. If you entered on that 3-minute, your risk is your 24. Also, what's happening in that candle? Let's go to the 1 minute. What's happening in that candle on the 1 minute? You just got a break of your moving average. It's messing around here. A lot of confusion. Thigh gap signaled a reversal, a move on down. You're losing momentum here on the MACD, right? As it stands right now, I mean, could this be a trade? Sure. For me, the trade's better suited at the break of this level, right? So you can go ahead and risk it for the biscuit. Absolutely. You could absolutely do it. But you have to know, again, have your plan. Your plan is the level here, right? Your risk is the 24. And right now it's super tight. I wouldn't really trade into something this tight, right?
In the house has said something here that like people do, and it just you got to change the way you're thinking, guys, in order to change your results. He says, or they said, I got stopped out both ways after taking a spy at a traffic light. Okay, cool. What? And then face palm. That's the part that like gets me every single time when people get discouraged or like upset that they got stopped out. Stop that. Get that shit out of here. If you get stopped out at a good level when the chart tells you the trade is going against you, that's a win. That is not a loss. That is an emotional and mental capital win. You have to realize that and view it as such because that is the reality of what it is. If you leave those trades sitting there, you're going to get fucked. If you look at the market and say, this is where my risk is, I know what the worst case scenario is going into the trade, and that worst case scenario is not that bad, you are golden if you are able to make sure that you're taking your losses there. Please do not get discouraged if you're taking a loss. That is not a bad thing.
Yes, but you didn't totally get screwed. No, but were you just fixing your stop loss at a certain level, or was your stop loss maintained by an area where you identified your risk to be? Because you could go ahead and say a rate. Like we've got a good example here. Let's see. You go ahead, enter on this trade. This one. Let's look at this one. Right. Too far away. You get rejected here, but you're exiting right there. If it's just even a subtle break. Why? Because if I can't trust you to exit at the 48 the first time, I don't know if I could trust you to exit the second time. And that's why we have the 24 to protect you from yourself, right? Obviously, by virtue of protecting yourself here at the 24, you definitely protect yourself from some severe damage, right? I mean, that's a 30-cent move. And depending on where you were playing your expirations, day 2, 3, same day, I don't know. I can't control how you guys are playing this, but again, establishing your risk is so important here. Now, let's see. You had to stop at an area.
That's
now,
good.
How do you have a stop at an area with options?
I think he's talking about like a 24 or a 13.
Like how do you set that up with options?
You don't. He's talking about a mental stop, like how we do it. He's saying he's doing it the same way that we do, which is fine. That's good. I think that's a good thing. I just don't want you to get discouraged that you've done that because that's a mental capital win. Because let's say you took a 5 to 10% loss on that, but the trade, if you kept holding it, would have gone down 30. That's a win.
That's
you cut the loss way too at the right point.
Yeah. Were you playing on the 1 minute?
I think so, yeah. 1 minute traffic lights. But SPY's been choppy today too, and we were saying that all morning. It didn't really make sense to do much today.
Yeah. But like me personally, I think we talked about this too. When you're below the 200 EMA, right, you probably are better suited to take traffic lights that are going with the trend,
I agree.
not against it. You know, that's why we're biased to puts here. The genie tells you that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We spell it out for you guys. The genie tells you that right here. Puts. It's right there. Puts. Right? Let's see. We have a call coming in.
Here we go.
Right. And you are live. Who's calling?
We have a call. Here we go.
Mute your stream, please.
Oh,
Hello?
hey, Gabe and Stevie. Can you hear me?
Who's this?
Oh, hey, this is Kumar. I've been, thank you guys for all your help you do to the platform and all the members. I am actually was trading using 1348 for a bit. And then I kind of was busy with work for a few months. I was not even following anything what was going on. I want to try to get back on track, and then I want to do the lifetime. Like all you guys, you say whenever we want to get a lifetime, we can always get back at 1348 price. Is that still something we can do, or you guys switch that?
Yeah, masterclass now is 1348 for the year. You get Gabe's private streams before market open, our midweek masterclasses, the Sunday masterclasses, Thigh Gap, and a boatload more coming.
So what happened to that? Like, you can get that at any time you want to become a lifetime member for that price. I would have.
No, lifetime is phased out.
Yeah, it got phased out. There were certain things we couldn't
Okay.
continue doing with like a lifetime thing, so we had to phase it out. We gave everybody about a month of time and let everybody know beforehand. There was about a month and a half when we were talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was out like for almost 2.5 months, or maybe even 3 months. I was not even trading at all, so I was not even following the chat or any messages in the group. Okay. Is there anything in the future you're gonna get it back for at least like for the people who were there for a long time, or?
Probably not for the time being, no.
Okay.
But we do have that masterclass.
Right, yeah.
We do have the masterclass if you do want to upgrade.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll look into it. Yep. Thank you. Because I was like, in and out like for a while, and then I say I'm gonna be down like for some time, so no point in upgrading now. If I try to get back, then I can just go get the lifetime and then get started again. That's when I came back, and then I noticed that like it's not even an option anymore.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but I mean, look at it's that is what happens when you come in and come out, right? Things are changing.
Well, I mean, I was still at that level. I mean, I was active, like I was paying for the membership. It's just I didn't upgrade to the to the lifetime. I was still like a monthly subscription, and I was just paying, but I was not even trading anything at all. So yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks again. Yeah. If there's any consideration, please do let us know. Yeah. Let me know. Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Sure, man.
Okay. Guys, this is not a support stream. This is a trading stream. Right? If you fucked around and you found out and you didn't take advantage of the opportunity that we gave every single one of you equally, right? That's not on us. That's literally on you. Right? So Big City, DKNG. Okay. Are you in this trade?
3-minute traffic light on that one's pretty dirty.
And you're live. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, this is Alan. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I wanted to get your thoughts on the Tesla trade. I got in at right around, well, so for me, I'm in Central Time, 12:25, 12:27, so it'd be 1:30 for you guys. And I've been liking
Today?
SCD strategy there, where he does the extensions on the Thigh Gap, and I kind of look for those and I wait for those reversals, either up or down, whatever way it's going. So I played it. I waited on the 5 minutes and the 3 minutes kind of for it to start to show that it's got pressure going back up. And I'm wondering if I played it correctly or if I'm missing something here. Just that I entered based on the 3 and the 5, and then my exit point was the 200 on the 1, just because I felt like that was my best key indicator for a level, that it might not break through.
Yeah. You caught most of the trade. I'm just trying to figure out where you entered. Was it a traffic light on the 3?
Yeah. So, well, no, I waited for the that last traffic light on the 1, and then I looked on the 3 and the 5, kind of to see.
Okay,
that was
so
getting it
what I'm
up
seeing is
from
the
there.
last traffic light that I've got on the 1 minute is 12:23 Eastern
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that it is.
at around
I just updated it.
183.28.
Yeah.
Oh, that you nailed it. That's a beautiful trade
Okay.
off the lows.
And then, is there anything, as I'm looking at this, I use the 1 minute 200 as my exit level, but is there any other indication that you would see that would say, hey, I might need to set my stop closer to here, just in case it turns against you or something like that?
3 minute thigh gap. Do you have access to thigh gap?
Yes.
Perfect. So what I would do in that trade, I mean, the 3 minute traffic light was pretty good. If you're looking at this with thigh gap, if I'm looking at managing the trade while I'm in it, you can see that from, let's see, 12:30 is about where we were looking at this. The next time that it goes light dark is about 12:45. So let's look at that on the 1 minute. 12:45, right at the 1 minute 200. So it's perfect. I
Okay.
think you managed this
that.
trade perfectly.
All right. Well, that's what I was wondering. I've been struggling over the past couple months. So
Good.
and
How
then
have you
after
liked
guys,
with
introduced-
how have you liked thigh
Go
gap?
ahead. I actually love it. It gives me that. It gives me that indicator to where I know where I should be thinking about entering. I basically over the past couple of weeks have just been waiting for those extensions, and I kind of just base my strategy off of that. And it's been working very well for me instead of trying to get over my nerves, where, you're almost nervous to enter a play. With the thigh gap, it kind of gives me that confidence where it can only extend so much, and I can kind of go back and look at the past history and make my entries from there.
That's awesome. But yeah, that Tesla trade that you were in, perfect. I wouldn't change anything about that. That was great.
That was.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you guys taking my call.
Oh, thank you for calling.
Thank you, man.
Have a good one.
You too.
You too.
And that's the calling number, 978-545-1348. Go ahead, give us a ring. We'll take your call.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's see. Dude, I got the funniest fucking comment here.
What is it?
If I had 1% for every time you said lifetime was a limited time offer and the prices won't be the same forever, I'd be a millionaire.
We did say it a lot. We did say it a lot. There was, if you think about it, it was probably a 3-month span where it was like, yeah, we can't do this anymore. Like there were a lot of different pricing things. There were a lot of things on the back end that we couldn't do. And then there was that. There was 3-year. There was lifetime payment plan. There were a lot of things. But here we go.
Let's do it. Let's take this call. And you're live. Who are we speaking with?
So good?
Hey.
Hey, can you hear me, guys?
So whenever you call in, can you please not sound like you just flushed the toilet? Thank you. What's going on, man?
Sorry, close the door behind me. Hey, check it out. So, guys, love what y'all do. Great. Awesome. Badass stuff. I just want to throw something in your ear. Maybe y'all could take a look at this later on. So I was looking at a gap overnight, right? And I was like, man, there has to be some indicator, something that may just, I don't know, I was just being stupid, but may indicate that they may happen, right? So I was fiddling with the 200. And then I started drawing it back. And I went to 175, right? I was doing a 20 and a 200. And then I was like, 175 is still kind of far. There has to be something else. So I drew it back down to 75 on the SMA, by the way. I put that together, and then I merged that with the 1348, and then I removed the 48, and I went 13 EMA and 75 SMA, and it does this magical, beautiful thing when it starts getting tight. When you see this, it's a quick dip in reverse, and when it does a quick dip in reverse, it rockets either direction. So I just wanted to throw that in your ear and see if y'all could just take a look at that, see how y'all like that. It's kind of iffy.
Well, what was your
Really
name again?
badass, and I think maybe
What was your name
my
again?
name's Rich. I'm someone
Rich.
Hey,
awesome.
hey,
Rich.
slow down.
Hold on. Can I take this one? Can I respond
Yeah,
real
please.
quick? Okay. Richie.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing.
Me
I
too.
think it's great. I think it's great that you're looking at markets and you're curious and you're trying to find things and fine tune things. I think that's great.
Yeah.
We've
How many
already
years do you
done
have?
it.
How many
We've
years
already
do you
done
have
it for
trading?
you, though. We've already
that again?
done this for you. So don't be a strategy whore, please.
Please don't.
Please don't.
No,
Everything
not at
that
all.
you
I
ever
love
need
what-
in the
I love what y'all
market
do. The
is
thing that y'all
right
do
in
is
front
great.
of you.
Yeah.
Slow it
Yeah, absolutely.
down.
I agree.
Keep it simple.
It's great. I was just curious what y'all thought about it.
Yeah, we can take a look at it, but I'm gonna trade traffic lights and thigh gap, bro. Like, I'll tell you right now, no matter what it is, it could look real good. I'm still gonna trade traffic lights and thigh gap.
All right. So let me just say this, right? For that moment in time, it might have worked. That's why we back test everything, like going all the way back to like data going all the way back to 2000, right?
Mhm.
And the thing is that sometimes when you find something that works, unless it gets back tested with that much significance and statistical significance, right? It can lead you, it can give you a false positive, right? And making you feel like, oh, I found something amazing. Now, if you can go ahead and back test it with 666 points of statistical significance, and then you come back to us, be like, dude, this fucking kills it.
Mm.
Then we would go ahead and be
Okay.
like, let's really dig into this.
Mhm.
But sometimes we develop strategies to help, I guess, help have the conversation with our own bias sometimes, right? And we have to make sure that we don't do that, right? So
Yeah, I got you.
all right. But listen, man, we love that you're really trying to like dig in and really pick apart details. But just sometimes you got to be a little careful. Make sure you get statistical significance. And the number isn't 100 trades. There are a lot of YouTubers that say we back tested the strategy for 100 trades. That doesn't mean shit.
It
That
does.
only gives you that gives you less than 70% confidence in the strategy.
Mhm.
Right? To have 90,
Mm.
95% confidence in a strategy, you need 666 is the mark of the beast.
Mhm.
That's it.
The other thing is I heard you mention gaps.
Ooh.
So in order to back test something like that, man, you would then need to know how big the gap is. Where does it retrace into the gap? How much does it do this? Like, and it's almost not back testable. That's why when I see like a lot of these strategies,
Oh no!
out there-
I'm sorry. Let me clarify with as far as the gapping is concerned. That was the peak to my my curiosity.
Mhm.
So this is not even towards the gap anymore. It's just normal movement. You know what I mean? That I saw fluctuating.
I think that's
yeah,
fine.
it won't even be. I don't want to say it's towards the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
No,
to be
I'm hearing
curious,
everything
but
you're
it's
saying,
a
and
it's a fast track to analysis paralysis because here's what you have to think about too.
Yeah.
I kill it with this. Gabe kills it with this. So many members kill it with it. Rita's kill it with it. It's like, okay, if we know it works, which we do, we know it works very well. It then comes down to getting that fine tuning of your entries, risk management, and discipline to turbocharge your results. It's not another thing. Like you have to realize that.
Yeah,
And
no,
I think people
exactly.
I don't think that's what you're
I'm in
doing.
agreement.
I just want you to be careful with what you're trying to do.
No, I'm in agreement with that. I absolutely agree with what you're saying as far as what y'all created. Beautiful. I'm seriously beautiful.
Sir, are you
I've been
married? Are you
trading for
married?
2
Are you
years
married?
and-
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married. I got 6 kids. Yes.
Yeah, all right. So you know how she likes it. Don't change it.
Yeah, I do. But I experiment here and there, and then if you got a wife, you know how that works. But all I'm saying is that no, great, and you're right. It actually has helped me just see because I like to trade on the 1 minute because my brain cannot stand how long it takes for candles to move around. So 1 minute is perfect for me. And So I've noticed that it's just that fine tuning that you're referring to. It's the entry and exit points that it's helping me out with what y'all have brought to the table. Beautiful. But I just wanted to throw it in somebody who I know is extensive and all that y'all done, and just to see, hey, just BS about it, and take a look at it and see what y'all think about it. Not for nothing, not to add on, just see if, I don't know, just for the shits and giggles,
I'm
But-
I'm
well,
always
how
fine
about
with
this? How
some
about
bits.
this? How about this?
Follow it.
This is what you do, right? If this is an idea, right, you go into Market Talk and share the idea and let the community help you visualize it, and then you guys form a back testing strategy. I mean, I don't have a problem with people thinking outside the box, right? I really don't. But I think we want you to just stay the course. Don't
True.
yeah,
Understood.
that's all we want, because we want you
Don't
to
veer off
succeed. We
too
want
much.
you to
I understand.
print. You got 6 kids to feed, bro. We need you to print.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, brother. Well, I appreciate y'all, man. I don't want to take too much of your time. Love what you've been doing, Gabe. I've been following you for a while since the AFC thing, man.
Yeah.
It's cool to have a
Listen,
conversation
man, go
with
into
y'all, bro.
Market Talk, just drop your knowledge and let the community rally behind it. And you might be at the beginning of something amazing, but at least other eyes would help you to just navigate the nuances of what you're seeing, right? Because what you're seeing,
Yeah.
what we also concern ourselves with is, can this be duplicatable and easy to follow, and it doesn't work consistently over time? That's what we're looking for, right? So who knows,
Yeah,
man?
true.
We throw it in the community. This shit might be fire, and that we have no choice but to integrate it. But for now,
Cool.
all right, bro. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, for sure, brother. Y'all take care, man.
Take care.
See you, Richie.
Peace.
So yeah, guys. So to just like put that out there for everybody, it's perfectly fine to tinker. But what we need you guys to realize is that there's almost like different, not levels, but like different checkpoints that you go through. All of you guys, let's say there's 10 checkpoints. When you learn the strategy, you're up to like checkpoint 6. You know you got it. You know the strategy, you know the different nuances, you're good. Checkpoints 7 through 10 is what makes you a killer in the market. And that's where most people start to be like, oh, I don't know, I'm going to go check something else. Checkpoints 7 through 10 are right around where you're looking at, okay, risk management, entries, discipline. That's what enables you to have success. I don't want you guys to like hopping around, which I don't think Richie was at all. I think it was very helpful. But just be careful doing that, guys. I want you guys to realize that there's like a little hump you got to get over, and then boom, you're golden.
Yeah. Let's see. Redbird Trades. He's been active in the comments here. How you doing today, Redbird?
He's ready to go. Thigh gap 24 EMA and support and resistance lets you know when there's a consolidation channel. That is the squeeze. Catch right direction, and once that squeeze pops, print. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of consolidation across the board today.
Let's see. Not much consolidation.
Ooh, AMD got a little spicy there.
A SPY on the 1 minute. It's like, hey, 200 EMA. I'm trying to catch you. Right. Okay. So this is one of those trades where you can go ahead on the 1 minute. Again, you're looking at your levels. You're looking at what's happening. You know you have the 200. That was a quick scalp. You get out. That's it.
Moto. Good shit, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, 3 minute just kind of screwing around here. You might get that retest of the 48 before maybe a push to the 200, but on the SPY, I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I think we got time for like one more call in.
Yeah, we do. We got time for one more call in, but you guys see, it came up to the 200. It came right back. Like it's that was a scalp. Just awareness. Awareness will tell you, like, hey, this is a scalp. We're below the 200 EMA. I know I'm biased to puts. We got up to the 200 EMA. What do I expect? Yeah, it might reject. We've seen this time and time again with 200 EMA, guys. We've seen it time and time again with the 200 EMA. We try to drive that point home like
Mhm.
almost all the time. The 200 EMA needs to be respected like you respect your mama.
Treat the 200 EMA like your mom.
Yeah. Dude, we would love to hear some English accent here.
I'll throw some UK slang back at you too.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see.
Dum, 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 dum. Wait, who else wants to call in?
We got one more.
One more.
Yeah, Spy coming down retesting that 13. Let's see. So in the 3 minute, we're looking at support on the 24. Yeah.
Can I yell at it about the meatloaf? Wait, what?
What? In Highway Sushi, yeah. There's a lot of those weird Discord bots that are reaching out to people. They're like calling people too. Guys, it's not us.
Yeah. We don't care if we talk about your success or your failures. The thing is, if you call in, we could probably zero in on the failure and then just put you, in a positive mindset or, just break down that trade, make it a learning experience.
Mm-hmm. I got a gem of a video for you guys tonight too.
Let's see. NVIDIA on the 5 minute.
Is it?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Nancy looks.
Oh.
Ooh, Nancy looks like she wants to play.
Oh,
3
she
minute
does.
looks interesting too.
She does.
Let's see.
All right. So, okay. Now let's really look at this, right? So what are we being told here at this moment in time? Right? Well, right. We know it's not an optimal trading hour,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we could go ahead and say, hey, I got 1% on my port. I could just chill. This play does look seductive. I mean, it's sexy, right? But there goes that 200 EMA on the 5, right? You have to expect that when price reaches a level, it will become invalidated, especially the 200, right? So maybe the traffic light was too late in the game, but I mean, the high gap could have got you in. You would have made some money.
Mm-hmm.
But now my question is, why are we trading at this time? Optimal trading hour? No. This looks sexy. This does look sexy. Trade this with a break above, not a wick above, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I love how the market just like takes advantage of the noobs because
it's what happens, man. You need those closing you need that momentum back up. I mean, this is not an optimal trading hour, so why would we want to trade it? It doesn't make sense.
yeah. At this moment in time, we see the MACD developing and it could go green. So again, this is just having context here, right? So if I'm going to go ahead and enter this trade, I need MACD green. I need RSI. Yeah, you need to be pivoting up, bro. I
Mhm.
need, right, thigh gap to give me thicker, fuller bars here.
That
I
thing's
need-
about to go back the other way.
Yeah.
Even on the that's SPY, but on the 3 minute on NVIDIA, you just went dark light.
There you go. I'm waiting for a candle break above, right? These are all things that, again, once you guys with enough repetition, like you'll be able to identify, and you'll see, like, this is why the genie exists. It's really to keep you in check at all times.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to keep you in check at all times. You got the 4 hour. It's in a downward trend, but you got the daily. The daily's green. Just barely. It's flat.
Yep.
So I don't know. This does not become an optimal entry unless my expectations are this is a quick scalp and or I'm breaking above this level. It's you would be foolish to try to force this trade. But let's say you were. Oh, this is a great teaching moment too, STV. Right? Let's say you were. That's your risk. The 24.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 266.04. In case the market decided, like, we got you. We got you. Thank you for being greedy. Now we're going to take your money.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have another call.
All
Last
right.
one.
Last call.
And who are we
How's it
speaking
going,
with?
you guys?
Hello, hello. Who is this?
Big City again.
Oh, what up, Big City?
Oh, not much. Just figured I'd call and give you guys an update.
I would love to hear it.
Signed up for master class 3 weeks ago. Been watching the thigh gap and all that you've been teaching, and it's been working out. And past 6 trades have all been between 8 and 15% in the green.
That's awesome, man. There you go.
You guys got to keep it up with what you're teaching. It's really kicking ass. It makes a difference.
Thank you, man. We
Thanks.
appreciate that.
We really do appreciate that. Thank you.
I mean, you guys are killing it. You're taking and giving the knowledge out to people to learn how to be in the market, not just throwing in money at a wall and hoping it sticks.
Mm-hmm. That's the goal, man. I'm happy it's working out for you, dude.
But
I got the truth.
it really does. It helps shed light on what all's going on with a play.
Yeah.
Been watching them bounce off the levels and go back into the green from red, like DraftKings a little bit ago. I made 15% on that and topped out real quick for. It really felt like easy money.
It is. Once you see it, once you
It
got your
really
interest
is.
in it.
Trade. I
Once
want to
you
go
look
over
at
your
the
trade. You
tools
just talked about DraftKings. Let's go over that trade. I've been dying to go over a trade here. Look at this. All right. You're talking DraftKings.
So I watched it bounce off that level of 1913,
Uh-huh.
and I gave it a couple candles, and I seen that the MACD was going from dark red back to that light pink, and I hopped in and rode it all the way up to 1943 is when I hopped out.
Oh, that is perfect. That's right at the level.
Oh,
I mean,
sweet.
it was really beautiful. It really was, and it's like at first I was like, I don't fully see it, and then I started watching, and I mean, past several trades have all been green because of it, and I want to thank you too.
Thank
Man.
you, man. Gabe, throw it on the
Really
3
do
minute.
want
You
to
can
thank
see
you
it.
too.
We fucking love this. Boys and girls, this is a man who has subscribed to the strategy and the system. And when he did, it just painted itself crystal clear, right? He saw a level there.
It really does.
Oh, man.
I mean, what you guys are trying to teach everyone, I mean, you're getting through to some of us. It's obviously clear that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just appreciate it.
Man, we appreciate you calling
Definitely
in,
do.
and we appreciate you like following the rules and just really just hunkering down and believing in it, because it's you believed in it, you knew what was happening, right? And that's the thing, there's he had so much context to this trade based on what we've been teaching
Mm-hmm.
that he was able to enter with confidence. He knew why he entered and he knew why he exited.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that is beautiful.
Gabe,
That is beautiful.
his trade looks even better on the 3 minute.
It really is. I mean, it took a little bit for me to kind of fully get it all, and with like watching how the MACD starts reversing and watching the RSI, but between all the indicators you got right now, it's really helping out.
That is awesome, man.
I love it. I love it, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right, you guys take it easy. Have a good day. Talk
Hey,
to you
keep
later.
on kicking ass, bro. Keep on kicking ass. We want you to keep calling in with more examples of your wins, all right?
Will do, man. You guys take it easy.
All right, you too.
Later, Big City.
All right, bye.
Later. That was dope.
That was dope. Yeah, shout out to all you guys in Masterclass, man, learning what we're teaching, coming and showing up every day. You guys are crushing it.
Yeah. And so we could break down the anatomy of this trade really quickly. He saw the level, he saw the bounce, he saw MACD losing momentum, right? Dark to pink, thigh gap, building momentum, weakness on the bearish trend. RSI break above its moving average, price action following. He said, let's go. Then this is what happens. When you start seeing price action start stalling, and you know, you're like, whoa, wait, why is that gap? Why we got an alert down? Why do we have an alert down? Well, the thing is you just gotta look back a little bit, and you have a level right there. It's again having awareness of why you entered and why you exited. I don't care if this was a 5% gainer or 50% gainer. The fact is that this is an optimal trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Simple as that, team.
We're done.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit to do. We got videos to make for you guys.
And meetings to be had. Oh, man. All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.
You should have answered that call. Come on.
Oh,
now.
Redbird, we said we'll get you tomorrow.
All right. Later, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye. Ah,
Come on.
later.
Jesus. See, you're coming off the screen first.